Now imagine waking up tomorrow, not to an alarm clock, but to the excitement of running your own successful business. Sounds impossible, right? Let me tell you, it is not. I'm going to walk you through the Castle method, a proven approach that can take you from idea to income faster than you ever thought possible. The Castle method is a 5-step process that's helped countless entrepreneurs turn their dreams into reality. These steps are conceptualize, assemble, shape, launch, and expand. Each one is crucial in building a solid foundation for your business, and I specifically follow this for all of my startups. Now here's the kicker. What if I told you that you can start this journey with just $100? That's right, in this video I'm going to show you how to kickstart your entrepreneurial journey without breaking the bank. Are you ready to take on the $100 startup challenge? Let's get started. Now that you're ready to start, you might be wondering, where do these game-changing business ideas come from? And believe it or not, your next $1 million idea could be hiding in plain sight. I'm about to reveal a foolproof method that turns ordinary problems into extraordinary opportunities. Now, let's talk about the power of generating multiple business ideas. In the entrepreneurial world we live in, quantity often leads to quality. That's why I always recommend coming up with at least 10 ideas before setting on one. This approach allows you to explore different possibilities and increases your chances of finding a winner. But how do you come up with these ideas? Enter the Hedgehog Concept. Picture a Venn diagram of 3 circles, what you're passionate about, what you can be the best at, and what the market needs. The sweet spot where these 3 intersect is your ideal business plan. Now, let's get practical, everyone. One of the best ways to generate ideas is by observing daily problems. Look around you, what frustrates you, and what could be improved. These pain points are potential gold mines for you. Another strategy is to take existing products and think about how you can make them better. Your unique perspective might just lead to that next big thing. Now, to give you an example, let me share how I came up with my first successful business idea. When I started Agility Comms back in 2018, I was working for a large corporate company and I was passionate about delivering great IT and telecom solutions to my customers. But I noticed a lot of customers are not being given the choice of products that would satisfy their needs, and they were not being managed well at all on a day-to-day basis. Combining this observation with my skills in sales and operations, I created Agility Comms that offers multiple products and services so we can always find a solution for our clients with unrivaled customer support, industry-leading SLAs, and account management. My passion for telecoms, coupled with managing customers, were, in my view, a recipe for success, and I'm now reaping the rewards today in building a 7-figure business in only a couple of years. If I can do it, you can certainly do it too. But here's a crucial point. While personal passion is important, it shouldn't be your only focus. Your business idea needs to primarily solve a customer problem. Remember, successful businesses are built on addressing genuine market needs, not just personal interests. What you'll find is that this approach opens up a world of possibilities. You'll start seeing potential business opportunities everywhere you look. That annoying issue you face at work, it could be your next startup. That product you wish existed, you might be the one to create it. So far in this video, we've covered a systematic approach to generating and evaluating business ideas. You now have the tools to brainstorm effectively, find the sweet spot between your skills and market demand, and identify ideas with real potential. But this is just the beginning of our $100 startup challenge journey. Now that you've identified your potential golden ticket, you might be thinking it's time to dive into product development. But hold on, what if you could test the waters and start building your customer base without spending a fortune? There's a little known approach that allows you just to do that, and it's the secret weapon of successful entrepreneurs. Welcome to the world of minimum viable products, or MVPs as they're also known. This concept is a game changer for new businesses, especially when you're working with a tight budget like our $100 startup challenge. The beauty of an MVP is that it lets you validate your business idea without investing a ton of time or money. Here's the key. Instead of focusing on the immediate sales, your MVP should be all about generating leads. Why? Because everything in business is downstream of lead generation. If you can't get people interested in what you're going to offer, you're going to struggle to make sales later on. So how do you create an MVP that generates leads without breaking the bank? Let's explore some options that fit our $100 budget. One effective approach is to offer something of value for free. This could be a webinar or a scorecard related to your business idea. For example, if your startup idea is a fitness app, you create a free webinar on 5 simple exercises for a healthier you, or a scorecard that helps people assess their current fitness level. Let's talk about scorecards first. They're an engaging way for potential customers to interact with your business idea. And the best part, you can create them using free tools like Google Forms. If you want to get a little bit fancier, there are specialized apps like ScoreUp that can help you create a more polished scorecard, and I've linked to this in the show notes below. Now, I'm toying with the idea of investing into a paddle court, but to gauge demand, what I'll probably do is create a Facebook group and base the location on the area where I build the court. I would then open up a waiting list for memberships to the paddle club and invite people to join. And I would work out all the commercials in the background in terms of hourly rates, memberships, cost to build, etc. And then I would calculate my payback based on the amount of people who have joined my waiting list and make my decision based on real information. And this costs a grand total of $0, 0 cents. Give me some ideas in the comments below of what I should call the new paddle club. Webinars are another great option for an MVP. They allow you to share valuable insights while gathering leads. You can use free platforms like YouTube Live or Zoom to host your webinar. The key is to provide real value to your audience while also collecting their contact information for future marketing efforts. Now, you might be wondering, how do I create content for these MVPs? Remember, the goal is to be quick and efficient. You don't need to spend weeks perfecting your webinar or scorecards. Use your existing knowledge and skills, put something together that's valuable but simple. For example, if you're creating a webinar, outline your main points, create a basic slide deck using free tools like Google Slides or Canva, and practice your presentation a few times. For a scorecard, think about the key metrics or questions that would be most valuable to your potential customers. The beauty of this approach is that it allows you to test your ideas and gather feedback without extensive time or development costs. You're not asking people to buy anything yet, you're simply offering value and seeing if there's interest in your concept. What you'll find is that this method of lead generation can be incredibly powerful. It not only helps you validate your business idea, but also starts building your customer base from day one. And all this can be done with minimal investment, keeping us well below our $100 budget. Okay, my friends, we've got leads, but are they ready to buy? The next phase of your $100 startup journey might surprise you. It's not about selling, it's about listening, and what you hear could completely transform your business idea. This is where we dive into the crucial concept of product market fit, a factor that can make or break your startup. Product market fit is all about aligning your offering and what your customers actually want and need. It's not just about having a great idea, it's about having an idea that resonates with your target audience. This is where so many startups stumble, but it's also where the real magic happens. So how do you achieve this elusive product market fit? It starts with gathering customer feedback. This doesn't have to be complex or expensive. You can use simple tools like online surveys, direct conversations with potential customers, or even social media polls. The key is to ask the right questions, and more importantly, to listen to the answers. When you're analyzing feedback, look for patterns and common themes. Are the features your customers are consistently asking for? Or are there aspects of other products that aren't resonating? This information is gold. It gives you a roadmap for refining your product and making it irresistible to your target market. Now, let me share a personal story that illustrates the power of this approach. In one of my SaaS companies, we originally started with one product, which was a $500 per month product. And we knew to get to our first goal of $20,000 in recurring revenue, we would need 40 customers. But we still only had one product, and we started to think, do customers want to buy more from us, or do they want more lead generation in their business? So we decided we'd email all the customers, and we found something really interesting. They were willing to spend more money based on us, A, delivering more leads, but B, by having a multi-pronged approach to marketing. For example, instead of generating leads just through one platform, generating them through multiple platforms. And as a result, and as a business, we decided to pivot based on customer feedback, and we doubled our revenues within 6 months, and we started charging customers more per month, which as a result gave our customers more leads for their business. This example highlights an important point for you all. Don't be afraid to pivot. As much as you might think your product should be red, your customers might be telling you it needs to be blue, and being flexible and responsive to feedback is crucial in the early stages of your startup. Remember, achieving product market fit is really a one and done process. It often requires significant time and iteration. You might spend months or even years adjusting your offerings based on real customer feedback, but this investment of time and effort is what separates successful startups from those that just fizzle out. Here's a crucial tip. Don't outsource this process. As tempting as it might be to hire someone to handle all this feedback, resist that urge. This is an important part of the process. It's you learning about your marketplace in a very real way. These insights are invaluable and will shape not just your product, but your entire business strategy. What you'll find as you go through this process is that your initial idea might evolve into something quite different, and that's okay. In fact, it's often the sign that you're on the right track. You're not just building the product, you're building a solution to a real problem that people are willing to pay for. You've refined your product, but can you make it irresistible to potential customers? The art of crafting the perfect marketing message combines 3 critical elements. Master these and you'll unlock a powerful way to connect with your audience and drive sales. In this section, we'll explore how to take your $100 startup to market without breaking the bank. Let's talk about these 3 key ingredients that make up an effective marketing message: emotion, logic, and urgency. When combined, these elements create a powerful cocktail that resonates with your audience and motivates them to take action. Emotion taps into your customers' feelings and desires, and logic provides the rational reasons to buy, and urgency gives them a reason to act now. For example, if you're selling a fitness app, your message might appeal to the emotion of feeling confident and healthy, providing logical benefits like saving time and money compared to going to the gym, and create urgency with a limited time offer or the approaching summer season. Now, let's dive into some low-cost marketing strategies that are perfect for new startups. One of the most effective methods is cold outreach. This involves directly contacting potential customers or partners. But here's the key, my friends. Your outreach message needs to be personal and engaging. A successful outreach message should include three main components. Firstly, share a personal story related to your business. This helps create a connection with the recipient. And next, describe what you've done in the past. This establishes your credibility. And finally, invite them to engage with your signature content. And speaking of signature content, this is a crucial element of your marketing strategy. It's essentially a foundation of your business plan, outlining the problem you're solving, your solution, your background, and a proof of concept. This concept serves as the backbone of all your marketing efforts, from social media posts to sales pitches. Another essential aspect of effective marketing is having a clear call to action. This is where many new entrepreneurs stumble. Your marketing efforts should always guide potential customers on what to do next. Whether it's sign up for a webinar, filling out a form, or making a purchase, make sure your call to action is clear and compelling. Now, you might be tempted to jump straight into paid advertising, but here's a word of caution for you, and I've been here before, by the way. Before spending a cent on ads, ensure that your messaging is clear and effective. If your messaging is a little bit off, paid ads can actually accelerate your decline rather than your success. It's better to start with organic, grassroots marketing strategies and refine your message before investing in paid advertising. Also, this video is about starting with less than $100. We don't just have the budget for paid ads just yet anyway. Remember, if you're starting with no budget, or even if you have a small budget but you're not quite sure if you should deploy it yet, these strategies are perfect for getting the wheels in motion. They allow you to test your messaging, build your audience, and start generating leads without significant financial risk. What you'll find as you implement these strategies is that effective marketing doesn't always require a big budget. It's about understanding your audience, crafting compelling messages, and consistently delivering value. With patience and persistence, you can build a strong customer base and start seeing real income from your $100 startup. Now you've made your first sales and your startup is gaining traction, well done to you. But here's a question that might keep you up at night. How do you turn this initial success into long-term sustainable growth? This is where many entrepreneurs face unexpected challenges. Scaling a startup isn't just about doing more of what works initially, it's about evolving your strategies to meet new demands. As your business grows, you'll encounter both opportunities and obstacles. One of the key challenges is maintaining operational efficiency while expanding your market reach. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of growth and lose sight of the fundamentals that made your startup successful in the first place. Now, let's talk about strategies for reaching new markets and introducing new products. As you scale, you might consider expanding your product line or targeting different customer segments. And let me tell you, from experience, this is the natural evolution of a startup. However, it's crucial to approach this expansion strategically. Always keep your core value proposition in mind and ensure that new offerings align with your brand identity. For example, if you start with a fitness app for beginners, you might consider developing advanced workout modules or branching into nutrition planning. The key is to build on your existing strengths while addressing new customer needs. Now, here's a crucial point that many entrepreneurs overlook. As you grow, maintaining strong customer relationships becomes more challenging, but even more important. It's tempting to focus all of your energy on acquiring new customers, but don't forget about the ones who supported you from the start. Implement systems to ensure that customer service and engagement remains top priorities as your business expands. One effective way to do this is by leveraging technology. CRM systems can help you keep track of customer interactions and preferences, even as your customer base grows. Regular surveys and feedback sessions can also help you stay connected with your customers' evolving needs. As I mentioned before, we use Zoho CRM across a couple of my businesses, which I highly recommend, and I've dropped the link in the show notes below. Let's talk about a critical aspect of scaling: reinvesting your profits. As your startup begins to generate consistent income, you'll face decisions on how to allocate these funds. While it might be tempting to pocket all of the profits, strategic reinvestment is often the key to sustainable growth. But how do you decide where to reinvest? Focus on areas that will enhance customer acquisition and retention. Now, this might mean upgrading your technology infrastructure, expanding your marketing efforts, or even hiring key personnel within your business, but the goal is to create a cycle where increased profits fuel further growth. For example, if you notice that your customer support team is struggling to keep up with increased demand, investing in additional staff or better support software could significantly improve customer satisfaction and in turn drive more sales in your business. Remember, scaling isn't just about growing bigger, it's about growing smarter. As you expand, you'll need to continuously reassess and adjust your strategies. What worked when you had 100 customers might not be as effective when you have 10,000. One strategy that can help with this is to set clear, measurable goals for your growth. Now, these might include targets for customer acquisition, revenue, or market share. Regularly review these goals and be prepared to pivot if you're not meeting them. What you'll find as you navigate the scaling process is that it requires a delicate balance. You need to be ambitious enough to pursue growth opportunities, but cautious enough to maintain the quality and values that made your startup successful in the first place. And there you have it, my friends, the 5 steps to the CASA method that can take you from idea to income. Remember, this journey isn't always smooth sailing. It's a hands-on process that demands persistence and adaptability. You'll face challenges, but that's part of the entrepreneurial adventure. The most important thing is to take action on your ideas. Every successful entrepreneur you admire started small, just like you're doing now and just like I have done as well. They faced obstacles, but they kept pushing forward. What you'll find is that entrepreneurship offers more than just financial rewards. It's a path to personal growth, freedom, and fulfillment. So are you ready to start your $100 startup journey? The opportunity is right in front of you all. All you need to do is take your first step. Your future self will thank you for starting today. As always, my friends, please smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what business you're going to start today.